Welcome to this new episode on my Arduino Yun, which is partly Linux, has USB storage and is connected to a breadboard with electronics and connected to fischertechnik mechatronics. Last time I made some progress with code in that the data is now more or less correct. It is kind of okay in Octave, not okay in Scilab, and I managed to get some things working. This is not yet working. Had to fix a wire, but that's one other thing. Something that I ended with last time is not nice, because despite of everything, these buttons are not registered. So in data, last time or time before that, I decided to put them both in their own array element, in their own data cell. However, despite that they are shown on screen in terminal, 1, 0, etc., and it's either one or the other, not both being detected, well, by my program that is. You can compare it to an exclusive OR. An inclusive OR says either one or the other or both, while an exclusive OR says either one or the other, but not both and not both not. So that's the problem now. When I press them in the terminal, I see that they are detected, but they are not taken into the array. And not taken into the array means it lacks in the data, and I can't show them. So that's one thing I have to find out why that is. Yeah, I should find out why this is happening as well, but for now, kind of okay. It's working, kind of. Probes, of course, to measure the voltage level for the data, also to show on the oscilloscope. One probe here for this transistor circuit, one probe here for this transistor circuit. This one is for this one, and this one is for that one, controlling. And so much for the introduction. Let's see how things for these two buttons can be improved, and hopefully for this one too, because this button should work with this capacitor, and it gets its feed from here, which gets its feed from there, and that is not working. Hasn't been for quite some time, and this one works. That is, if this button stays on its place. So alright, let's go. Alright, so here we are with present situation, buttons to be checked. I am into the Linux terminal, which is embedded Linux, which this also indicates BusyBox. It is embedded Linux, and I already removed the data log text, which is necessary to give the new data some better viewing. The console for entering text is not done, but it is already filling the new data log. So let me give it some data. Next, it says 2015, which reminds me I have to set the date. So I have to do it like this. Login not secure. Well, that is not of importance right now because this is on my own private network. Would it have really been IoT, Internet of Things, which the Yun originally is, then this would have been very, let's say, not wise. Everyone is being a victim of hacking, so this would not be a wise idea. However, I'm intern, so I'm internal or whatever. Anyway, this is my time zone, and by the way, this is not my place of living. So now I synchronize with the browser, and there we are, August 7th, 2018. Alright. And by the way, what is this? Alright. NTP.org. NTP is Network Time Protocol, Internet Time Protocol. The whole internet is based on a time signal, which is the real actual time, which is guarded by ntp.org. Well, that is not the real time, but the internet time. And every country has a time server that I know, at least. Netherlands, where I am based, where I am living, based and living, whatever, has at least 3 of the servers. So when I press synchronize with browser, it takes one of these. One of the times that it is located here. And this says enable client and provide server. Well, if I click this out, no server. Anyway, that is for time. Then, right, I need to find out why indeed this part here, this is not being dealt with correctly. Last time I changed this. This will be in 2, 1. This will be into 2, which is the element. 1 and 2 are the elements. This is not good. Well, this is good, because 0 is time, but here comes the problem. Let me take this one. No, because I have to do this. Alright. And I noticed that last time as well. Press end to go to the end. Because the problem is that it should send a 1 or a 0. Oh wait. I'm not entirely correct. I'm not entirely correct in this. I've made a mistake, and a big mistake. If I want 1 to be filled with the value of sensor value switch 2, which is in this case 1, and I want the other one to be 0, I have to do that. So, because what is the value of the other one then? So, now I have to say this one will be 0. And then, alright, and here analog right, nothing is being, okay, this is just analog right to the terminal, to the console. Analog out pin 13. Really, is that so? Let me verify for a moment. Is that indeed so? Well, it probably is. But it doesn't say what this is. Alright, let it be. I am going to put the other line here, which now will become here 0. So now I am pretty sure that if this one is 1, this one will be 0, and if this one is 1, the other one will be 0. Very, very important. Alright, and then, because this is sensor value 2, let's see how this ends up. And this is alright, so enter. Yep. Give the first time the password. This goes over the network, over internet, right here, being programmed. And it doesn't do anything, not until everything is done, which takes a bit of time. Done. As you can see now, because it's running again. And let me show some light. I have to re-log in here. Right. Going. Now, they are both 0. 1, that is correct. Now this one should be 1, that is correct. Now pressing, they are both 1. Oh wait, that means that is not an XOR, as yeah, it's not an XOR at all. If I want to treat it as an XOR, I should have said else if. That's not true. So what to do about it? Yeah, remove this. It's not an XOR. It's not either one or both. It's an ordinary inclusive OR. Alright. Uploading again. Good to know. And Susie 4 says if this one, else if, but the point is this one has an A, which means that these two are very different conditions, not conditions on the same variable. So, logging in again. Alright, so let's see whatever happens. Alright, so now I have here double zero and a lot more zeros. So now I'm very curious that when I say press, what will happen? Okay, then I will give some input. Okay. Then where do I see a 1? Because that was the big problem. I'm pressing either of them. 1. Oh, I should, yeah, this is not wise. So this is better. And this. So pressing 1. But the problem now is, where do I see the 1 appearing? A single 1, and last time I didn't see it either, and yet the data is being recorded. Or it should be anyway. Alright, so then where is it being done? There, right there. Print. Data to, etc. Okay, there it is being done, being printed. Oh wait, here I make a mistake. Wait. This is better. So I have to upload this, and then I will probably see the value on screen, because I don't even see it on screen yet. And then it of course helps when you put the data on the line that actually resembles the data and not something else. Alright, let's go. Data. There will be data. And this is, let's go here. And of, okay. Okay, let's watch now where it says data 2, 2 or 2, 1 anyway. Right here. So data 2.1 is 1 and data 2.2 is 1542. No, that's not possible. I'm not pressing 2.1, I'm pressing 2.2. Look at that, where the cursor is. Now I'm pressing 1. So how come it is 1 when I don't even press it, and how come that 2.2 is 1542 when I'm not pressing it, or I am pressing it? Okay, let's see. This is this one and this one is that one. Now 2.2 is 2.2, okay. Back to where I am coming from, which is right here. Data 1, data 121 is this value. Data 2 is this value. Is there any other place that I put the value in? No, these are the only two places. It's a switch. It's either 0 or 1. How come either 0 or 1 become 1542 or something like that? Logic tells me it can't. So what's going wrong? That is a very good question. I can't answer it because I don't see why. I press it and still it says the wrong value. Well, if I press it there, then I have another problem, because the value that I got here, right here, where is it here? That's another point. 1542. Where? No. This is 1 and I haven't seen it being 0, and not even when I didn't press it. That can only mean somehow that it just registers a signal. So wait a second, let me get rid of this and let me just change this one. Okay. What I'm doing is relocating the probes from the pot meters to the switches. Let me just see how that ends up, if it does. Alright. Yeah. Okay. That's one thing. Now, so these values are alright. Big question. where are they heading to? This wire is going to where? Right here. Okay. Does not make any sense. Wait, this wire is going to this wire is going there. This wire is going right here, is going here. Oh, and look here, an LED is burning. And in theory, this would mean that I could make this LED burn as well, or at least flash it, which is not happening. Alright. Deviation from the subject, but anyway, something is definitely wrong. But how to solve it? And then time unfortunately is up again for an episode of about half an hour. So where am I? This works kind of, that works kind of, that works kind of, because I think I need to replace this LED, because this should work and it doesn't. But what I'm more worried about is, why is this not functioning? This is permanently 1 for some reason. This is not 1 but 1542 for some reason. And more serious, why do I see it on the console and not in the file? Because the whole digital 1542, I don't see it in the data file. And I intended to do something with Octave and Scilab, but unfortunately through all this code I had no time. It was ready to do, but without time you can't. So that has to be postponed. And if you can't get things in the data file, it is no use to copy and show it in a nice plot. So that's it for now. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up, like it, leave a comment or suggestion, much appreciated. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please please follow, retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like and leave a comment. You can show your appreciation by making a small donation. You can also show your appreciation by becoming a patron and have your name mentioned as a supporter. And your name will be mentioned on my website and with my videos, depending on the pledge you make. And this is of course going to be continued. So thanks for watching and bye bye.